everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm Allie.
And I'm Micah.
We are so excited to be here today. We are talking about the film Bonhoeffer. It is now available to stream for Angel Guild members.
Yeah, you might have seen that over the weekend or over this Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
It was released, so a lot of people have seen it, but we're just here to make the official announcement.
Woo! So we're going to tell you how you can stream that today. We're also going to talk about the impact that this film has had. We'll do some reviews.
Yes.
We'll do a Q&A, and we're going to end with an amazing sneak peek of the film. For those of you that have not seen it yet, this sneak peek is just for you on this live stream today.
Yes. So if all those reviews and stuff are not enough, you're going to want to stay tuned for that sneak peek because it's really something else. It's really fun.
They picked a good scene for you guys.
But of course, to answer the question that's on everyone's mind, it's like, oh, Bonhoeffer's released. How do I watch it?
Yes.
So let's start with that. It's actually really quite simple. You're going to want to go to angel.com/Bonhoeffer. There it is on the screen right there. So go to that URL or scan that QR code, and it'll take you right to the page where you sign up to be a guild member. And this guild membership is really, really cool because not only will you be able to watch Bonhoeffer, but you gain access to so many other things.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get new releases. I mean, they're like coming out weekly at this point.
It's crazy.
So many new releases. You'll also get access to 2 free tickets to every movie that Angel Studios puts in the theater.
Yeah. So if you're done watching Bonhoeffer, there are still a few theaters carrying Bonhoeffer. So you could watch it at home, then take your 2 free tickets and go to your local theater and watch it again.
And then you also get to vote on films like Bonhoeffer. You get to tell us what amplifies light for you, what you want to see made.
Yeah, and we're going to show you a few of the guild responses to Bonhoeffer before we released it in theaters. Yeah. And it's those responses from the guild members that brought Bonhoeffer to Angel.
Yeah, got us to this point.
Literally got us to this point. So you'll be able to join that community and help us decide what amplifies light.
Yeah. And this film, I love, Bonhoeffer really truly did amplify light, or it does amplify light.
Yes, 100%.
I think it's been really cool to, throughout this journey of putting the film out there, we've got to talk with the filmers, producers, directors, plural.
Yeah.
The director, sorry.
Oh, there he is right there on screen.
Right there. But they were so wonderful to work with, to talk with. And the producers, they worked on this for 12 years. They are so passionate about Bonhoeffer, and they learned so much. And it took that long multiple screenwriters, different scripts came out of it, just really trying to figure out which pieces of the story to tell.
Yeah, and the amount of passion that you need to have for a story to hold on to it for 12 years is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine holding on to a project for 2 years. Goodness gracious. Wow.
I know.
But they're just, I think Camille and Emmanuel are some of the producers, John as well.
Yeah.
And we're showing a bunch of pictures here. There's the main actor right there who plays Bonhoeffer. And just this whole cast, this whole crew, it's crazy how much Angel Studios' mission to amplify light and their mission with the film Bonhoeffer, how much they aligned.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was absolutely amazing.
And it was cool, too, to talk to, I don't know if you guys saw some of our previous live streams with the producers and the director, but they told us a little bit about what it was like creating this film. And there were stories about, all of the extras and the cast being on set and almost forgetting that they were on a movie set because of the impact that the lines that they were having, the actor that was portraying Bonhoeffer, what he was saying to them. They were just so moved. I was like, that's cool.
And I remember chatting with a bunch of the German actors because a lot of the Germans portrayed in this film are actually German.
Yeah, they really wanted them to be German.
They wanted them to be real. Yeah. And a lot of them, they know Bonhoeffer. Bonhoeffer is a hero in Germany. So to be able to participate in this film, in this project, was extremely meaningful for those German actors. And I think it was cool to see how much of that was captured on film. Right. So it's just really neat to chat about.
Yeah. So, if you haven't watched those old live streams, they are still up. You can watch them. It's really, really cool to dive in with the people that created this movie and to feel their passion for it. And like Micah was saying earlier, their goal for this film and Angel Studios' desire to amplify light, it just really meshed so well. I think this film did an excellent job at, leaving you feeling something good.
Yeah, better than it found you.
Right, exactly.
I love that phrase.
I like how you said
it was
that.
a review from, I think it was one of our guild members that said Angel Studios is the only studio that releases films that leave you better than they found you.
Yeah.
Which I love that.
That's
and
really
I think
sweet.
Bonhoeffer very much is that.
Yeah. And it was beautiful.
Yes.
It was so well made.
Yeah, and the same cinematographer is Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gladiator 1 and 2. I saw both of them in the same week because they came out in the same week. And it was really cool to see the cinematographer's style carry from Gladiator 2 to Bonhoeffer. And it was just such a beautiful film. As you can see there, it's just, wow.
I know, every shot.
Yeah, really.
It was so good.
It was like a painting. It was very, very beautiful.
Yeah. I love when we can mix a really beautiful story with a really cinematic, beautiful, like the visuals of it too. I'm like, ooh.
So
I love it.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing, and I think that's just I think that's enough from us. Let's talk about some of the reactions to this film. I think, are we starting with the
we have some critic reviews.
Critic reviews.
So let's throw some of those
let's
up.
See how they liked it. You want to take this one, Allie?
Sure. So Dassler shrewdly portrays Bonhoeffer with carefully calibrated measures of zeal, sincerity, boldness, and on occasion, terror. That was from Variety.
Wow, that's a good review.
I know. I was like, that was perfectly worded.
Yeah, I've seen some reviews from Variety, and they're not that kind. And that one was very kind.
Yeah, they had great things to say about this film.
And I'd 100% agree. I think Dassler, who played Bonhoeffer, he did a fantastic job. The amount of range that he was able to show in this character, I think, was very, very impressive.
It was so impressive.
Yeah, from one point to be like a loving disciple pastor, from being, a person who's involved in an assassination plot to kill Hitler and all this other stuff.
You can see kind of that internal struggle that's trying to be portrayed.
100%.
Oh, he does such a good job.
It's really, really well done. But let's see if we have another one.
When it comes to faith-based entertainment, Angel Studios continues to do it the right way, realizing you need to tell a compelling story and remembering to keep all sermonizing for the pulpit. That's from the Mercury News.
Was
That's cool.
No, I agree with that entirely. Like, it has something for every type of viewer.
Yeah.
Although this was a very faith-filled man,
right,
who had a mission, and it was very faith-based.
Right.
Someone who's not like that can take away a lot from this film.
Yeah, I thought they did a very, very good job at kind of tying that all together, but making it accessible for people of all beliefs.
Yeah, it's a story that's faith-building, and if you don't have faith, it's a story that's wildly entertaining.
Yep. And inspiring.
In
its own ways for
100%.
each individual person. I feel like different people that I've talked to about seeing this, like that have seen this film, they've all kind of pulled something different from it.
Yes.
And it's cool to see it range from, very faith-based to not faith-based at all, but everyone has left feeling inspired in some way.
Yeah, and I think that also goes to a point to where it's very rewatchable. You can watch it over and over and over again and get something different, which I think goes to the skill of the people that made the film.
Yeah, so if you've already seen it in theaters, you can watch it now in the Angel Guild. Just go to angel.com/Bonhoeffer or scan the QR code.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Yeah, if you can't wait, you don't have to listen to us. Go now. Go watch it.
We give you permission to bail.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
Okay, let's see our next review. Okay, Bonhoeffer Pastor, Spy, Assassin is a must-see movie of hope. It's from The Film Threat.
I like how short and succinct that review was, and how it captured so much.
Right?
Because that's true.
It is
a lot of people leave the film feeling hopeful.
Yeah.
So it's a very well put review.
Yeah, I love that. Right. Okay, let's see the next one. This is another critic review. It says, that is the operative word to describe Bonhoeffer, sincere. It sincerely believes in Bonhoeffer's life and faith as extraordinary. That's from Unseen Films.
Wow.
Wow.
I feel like I'm repeating myself by saying I agree with all these, but I do agree with all these.
We're not biased either. We're allowed to have our own opinions.
Yeah,
and we agree.
it's great, and it's being sincere. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
To be a person who's surrounded by like a country that is saying no, it's this way.
Yeah.
And to be the one person to stand up and be like, nope.
Yep.
Nope, I'm guided by my faith. It's this way.
Yep.
And to be able to stand up in front of all those people, it's just, that takes so much sincerity,
right.
you know?
Right.
So,
and I think you
well
felt that when you watched it.
Yes. There are a few scenes, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a sermon scene that like gives me goosebumps every time.
Yeah. That was the scene I think that the producers were telling us and the director that they forgot they were on a film set.
Yeah, they just captured something special.
It was so good.
So you'll have to check it out. Angel.com/Bonhoeffer. Go watch it.
Good plug.
Yeah. I think we're ready then to move on to some of our Guild member comments. So these are comments from people who saw Bonhoeffer before it was released in theaters.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, as a Guild member, you're able to watch content before it's released and tell us if you think it amplifies light and if you'd like us to put it out there.
Yeah.
And so these are people that were doing that, and they left comments for us on this film before it was decided that this was going to be a release that we would put out.
Yeah, so let's check out a few of these.
I was deeply moved, and I felt the pain as if I were there. The passion that the young man demonstrated for his love for God was admirable.
True. That is, wow. And the thing I love about these Guild member comments is we just saw some reviews, people who watched the movie and told you what they thought about it. But these Guild members, they're not only sharing what they thought about the film, they're sharing why they think others should go see it.
Yeah.
Because they're making the decision with their vote, their Guild vote, if Angel Studios should take on this project.
Yeah.
So all of these reviews that we're reading, it's them sharing, hey, I loved it. I think other people will love it too.
Yep.
So I love that about reading Guild comments. It's really, really encouraging as an Angel Studios employee.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see the next one. This story was too important not to tell. Thank you for the commitment to see it done well. I love that. I love that that Guild member was moved by the story and who Bonhoeffer is, and also recognized the beautiful way that it was done. So the 12 years of rewriting and everything, I'm like, it pays off.
I focused on the word commitment.
Yep.
Because boy, does it take commitment to hold on to a project for 12 years.
Yep.
So, wow. That was a great
So
review.
good job, Bonhoeffer team.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Alrighty, the next one says, a worthy portrayal of this wonderful man of God whose words are just as powerful today as they were when they were written. I love that. There was sorry, I keep referencing old live streams,
No,
but
you should check them out.
there was a stream where we talked with the filmmakers about that, and they shared their thoughts on why they think that Bonhoeffer's words are still relevant today.
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
They're timeless. I remember when we got this project, I was like, okay, I should read up on Bonhoeffer. I knew a little bit about him.
Yeah.
And I read one of his books, and boy, is it timeless.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. So even after watching this film, which you should go watch right now, like his writing is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
It'll make you want more of his story.
Yeah.
Because of course you can only fit so much into a 2-hour film.
I mean, maybe we need an 8-hour version.
Yeah, come on, an 8-hour director's cut of the film.
I don't know if they filmed that much, but I mean, hey.
They could have, because the man's life is just so
full,
fascinating.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's see the next Guild member review. I didn't want it to end. I cannot wait to see it again. Well, good news. Now you can.
Yeah.
In the Guild.
Now you can see it again and again and again and just keep watching it over and over again.
I love that person was just like, I can't wait to see it again. Like, they're like, this will be made.
Yes.
Like, they are going to put this out because it's that good.
100%. The confidence in that
I love it.
They're like, this is Angel Studios is going to take this on.
They need to.
100%. So I can't wait to see it in theaters.
Well, and now it's been in theaters. It's in the Guild, and people are seeing it. I'm so excited for more and more people to experience this film.
Really?
So, yeah.
And do we have more Guild comments?
I think we do. What an amazing story about an amazing pastor and hero.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I think that makes me think of the title, The Pastor, Spy, Assassin.
Yeah.
Because it makes you think. It builds on like one word to another. You're like, pastor, okay. Spy. And I'm like, how does that work with pastor? And then assassin, you're like, wait a minute.
You're like, what?
What is this person's life?
Yeah.
So that's what that makes me think of.
Yeah.
And I think that guild member very much captured that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, do we have any more? We do. I pray to God that I have the faith as Bonhoeffer. Wow. That's an example of someone that watched the film and felt moved by it.
100%.
I love to see that. I love that our guild members, it's like we want it to feel like a community.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that allowing, the feedback from guild members as they're voting really helps with that for us, their voice to be heard and more than just a vote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't know. It just, I think it's really cool.
No, that's really cool. And I'd agree with you there. I think you will leave, I was about to say theater, but you will leave your home now because you can watch it at home, but feeling just so faith-filled and really wanting to be a better person.
Yeah.
Which is just, truly. It's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Yeah. Well, that was our last Guild member review. Thank you so much, Guild members, for voting on this film, for helping us get it to this point. And for those of you that aren't a Guild member yet, we hope that you'll join us and not only choose what movies we're putting out in the world, but also watch Bonhoeffer. It's available now in the Angel Guild at angel.com/Bonhoeffer.
The Guild members are the reason we're here today.
Yeah.
And they're the reason Bonhoeffer was in theaters, and they're the reason Bonhoeffer is streaming now on the Angel platform. It's the Guild members. So thank you all so much.
Yeah. So before we move on to our sneak peek that I know you all are just dying to see, we do want to answer a couple of questions that have kind of come up. So the first one is, how does streaming on the Angel Guild work?
This is a good question. So the Angel app or the Angel Studios app is almost on every platform. So if you're on your smart TV or on your phone or anything else, go to the store and go to that search bar, type in Angel Studios, and you'll find the app. So go ahead and download that. And then from that point, it's very, very intuitive to where you just click and you open it, you sign up. If you're a Guild member, you'll see the pathway to become a Guild member on the smart TV app or on your phone. And if you have any questions or any technical issues, just go to angel.com/help. Yeah. And we'll be able to help you out, or we'll answer your questions there. But it's very much streaming everywhere. So you can find it from your Xbox to your Amazon Fire Stick. Like it's everywhere.
Yep. Thank you.
So what's this next question?
Answer. That answered another question that people have had, which is how to sign up for the Guild.
Yes.
So that was also kind of telling you how to do that. So if you were wondering, there you go.
This is a great question. Bonhoeffer wasn't playing in a theater near me. Does that mean I get to watch it now? The answer is yes. If you're a Guild member, you can watch it now.
Yep.
And this is one of the positives of it streaming, is because some places don't have very many theaters. So it's very limited on what they can show. I grew up in a town that had a one movie house theater. So one film at a time. I totally understand this comment. So join the Guild, watch it now. You can watch it. So angel.com/Bonhoeffer.
That was great. One theater house.
One movie. Yeah, seriously.
I grew up with lots of theaters. I feel very blessed.
They had to be so picky on what to choose.
Well, I'm excited that it's streaming now for people.
Yes.
Will it cost extra? No. As a Guild member, you get access to see this movie. So just like Micah was saying, you can go online, sign up for the Guild now, and get to see this movie with that membership.
Yeah, and once you're the Guild member, like we said earlier in the live stream, you gain access to so many other things.
Yeah.
Everything from dry bar comedy, if you want to sit down and laugh, to Cabrini and Bonhoeffer, if you want to sit down and be inspired and see a beautiful film.
Yep.
So there's so much diversity there.
Yeah, there really, really is. Okay, so those are kind of the questions that have been coming in. So hopefully that's a little helpful for you guys.
Yes.
But we just want to say again, thank you so much for your support on this film. It's truly a work of art, from the writing to the care that was given to the characters, all of the characters.
Yes, every single one.
Every single one.
So much depth.
So much depth. And then just the visuals. It's so beautiful. So we're excited for you to see it. And right now we're going to give you a sneak peek from the film. Ooh!
So if all of these reviews and stuff did not convince you, hopefully the sneak peek will, because you'll see the beauty of the film. You'll see how well acted it is.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely breathtaking.
So enjoy. Thanks for being here, and we hope to see you in the Angel Guild soon.
The Gestapo is here today. Make sure you welcome them. Hand them a hymnal. Or maybe they only know how to sing their own songs now. Indeed, our friends in uniform are fellow worshippers, just not of the same God. For years they have been saying now that this country is infested. And I finally agree. But this infestation comes from within, and not by the Jews, who are our spiritual brothers and to whom we owe an unpayable debt, but by those who claim a higher office than the Lord Jesus Christ himself. Look at me. Have the courage to look at me. Go tell your Führer that he's not bigger than God. And for daring to claim his throne, there awaits a punishment beyond his understanding. This is not your house. I know I've been your pastor for almost 13 years now, and my job is to lead this flock. But I failed. Because when the Nazis first came for the socialists, I didn't speak out. Because I was not a socialist. And when they later came for the trade unionists, I didn't speak out. Because I am not a unionist. And then they came for the Jews. And I didn't speak out. Not soon enough, because I am not a Jew. So when they come to knock at my door, will there be anyone left to speak out for me?
It was reckless of you to come. But nevertheless, I'm grateful you did. Everything is different now. After what they call Kristallnacht. But I still need you outside. I think today, this was my last sermon.
But you finally said it in public. What we've been discussing at home. You said it to their wicked faces. I thought it was brave and beautiful. We're just going to say goodbye to Daddy for a little while. Yes.
Listen, Jan. I'm very sorry. But I have to go away.
You don't. Stay. I want you to stay.
I want to stay too. My boy. My precious son.
Please. Papa. Papa, stay.
Look.
Please.
I'm gonna stay. But here. Right here. Always. Always.
Please.
It is me whom you seek. Leave the rest alone.
We shall take and leave whomever and whatever we like.
You already stole this country. What else do you want?
This is not your house. Put the pasta in the car.
No, 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 no.
Dietrich.
No.
Once you finish your search, burn it all.